Hello friend, I want to tell you about the Nissan Primera car. Many units have already covered at least 150,000 kilometers, and often even over 200,000 kilometers. These are cars in which everything that was supposed to break has usually already broken. The 1.9 DCI diesel was considered the riskiest once. Today, it is an engine that can be repaired at a low cost. Injectors, bearings, shaft, turbo, all available as a replacement and at a low price. It is worth knowing that regular oil changes every 10,000 kilometers after the engine has been restored to result in its longevity. You should not be afraid of the Nissan diesel 2.2 DCI. You should only be afraid of diesels with low mileage, which may already be in a state close to the most serious repairs. It is better to buy one in which something serious has already been done and it works well. The best choice will be a petrol unit, especially 2.0, without expensive equipment. It has two weak areas: timing chain, which is worth replacing after purchase, parts and labor as in the case of a belt. Oil consumption may or may not occur. Replacing the rings helps. These are not phenomena that currently, in such a market situation, negate the purchase of this car. A car also has a fragile suspension, but the roads in our country have already improved enough that it does not require intervention every now and then. Manual transmissions, in which few people change the oil, can grind and do not work properly. The rule is this: check the car well before buying, even if it is going to cost a few $100s. The fewer faults it has now, the fewer will have to be fixed later. There is no point in expecting that we are buying a reliable and technically excellent car, because this is not the case, despite its Japanese origin. But it is worth considering its size and what it offers at such a price. Currently, you can find a lot of nice, cheap copies on the market, because the most neglected ones have already ended their life. Quote, typical problems in Nissan Primera P12: SPEDRDs, equipment and electrical faults. Diesel equipment faults. The timing belt of petrol engines is not designed for life. Oil consumption in petrol engines. Fragile front suspension is possible. Fragile steering gears. Fragile gearboxes. What to look for. A car with as few faults as possible. What to avoid. Low mileage diesels. Thanks for listening to me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and rate my video. If you know of any problems with this car that I haven't mentioned, be sure to write about them in the comments.